Here's a tiny one that we learned, Stephen.
Okay.
It's date selection.
Okay.
So our very first one was at the beginning of the month. And somehow, because it was in the first 10 days of the month, the signups that happened last minute, because, oh my gosh, it's September now and I haven't signed up yet, but it's like next week, versus having it at the end of the month, makes a big difference in the perception of, because in August, it's far away. September 10th is very far away on August 31st compared to September 1st. There's some difference there in the, oh my goodness, I'm going to miss out. But compared to doing it September 20th or 25th or something like that, the ability to recognize the kind of impact that can have. Another mistake we made is we ended up kind of accidentally scheduling right on top of another industry event that was going after some of the same people, and we kind of knew that was out there, but we had some things that kind of forced our hand from scheduling internally. But it created some issues where there were people, oh, sorry, I'm already going to theirs, I can't go to yours, if you're doing it at the same time. So that was something that kind of happened to us on one of those. The virtual ones, they were good from an attendee stand. We got more people at the virtual ones because, again, they only had to commit to a few hours for a webinar type scenario. But the value to us, the engagement didn't happen, because they all left as soon as it was done, and granted, we got the list that we got to share with the sponsors and they got to email them all and put them on their list. But there's something about that face-to-face that just connects with people in a different way. So yeah, I think the other big learning that, again, to say do over, I mean, we've incorporated this as we move forward, right? Our first one was a one day only event. And we wanted people to stay for the brewery tour that I mentioned, but most people said, no, I got to catch a flight and get home tonight. I'm not going to stay late. And so we only had 3 or 4 people that stuck around out of our 30. Okay. And so now, having this last year, we did day and a half where we started after lunch on day 1, so they could come in the morning, and then went till like 4 o'clock on day 2. But that evening reception on the night in between is hugely valuable as far as getting that more casual FaceTime. And it's what the sponsors want too. They want that time to just sit and network and visit. This year, we're going to the full 2 days. We're going to start, in the morning on day 1 instead of after lunch. They're going to have to come the night before. But we're still going to make sure that networking event in the middle, because it's in the middle, they won't leave, right, and skip it, and type of a thing. So those are some of the learnings. I know we're getting short on time, but just some of those little things that we've learned over a period that we were trying to incorporate as we move forward.